Game over!
Hey guys, what's up? It's Dragon Rock 86. I'm back again, and yeah, I figured I don't really have a setup right now to do gameplay recordings. I'm still in the process of moving everything around and whatnot, and picking stuff up, putting them back in their place and everything. So I figured I would do a quick tutorial video instead, so that at least I have a video up. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to clean Super Nintendo games, or SNES, and Nintendo games, or NES games. Things you will need. You will need a 3.8 Torx bit. You can buy these online pretty cheap. You can get the basic screwdrivers, little screwdriver things, where you can get a full bit like I got. They're still not very expensive at all. If you get the bit, obviously you're going to need a handle for it. I would prefer, I mean, it's just me, but if I was you, I'd get a magnified handle just in case you get the bit. Sorry guys, I get much sleep last night. But next thing you're going to need is some swabs, obviously. Very inexpensive if you get the generic version. Some rubbing alcohol. Generic will do. This is optional, but you can also grab a can of air, and it can also be generic. Alright, so let's get started. First thing you're going to want to do, I'm going to start with the NES first. You're going to want to take your Torx bit and start unscrewing these screws. There's 3 of them. Okay. Come on. Come on. Sometimes they'll come out easy. Other times they will not. And there goes one. Okay. This screwdriver doesn't want, this bit doesn't seem to want to cooperate with the screw today for some reason. Let's see if I can get a hold of it. Yeah. Wow. Hold on guys, I'm gonna do this off camera for a sec. Why are you not wanting to unscrew. What the hell? Okay, whatever. Moving on. It's taking too much time. I'll show you with the SNES. It's basically the same deal except less screws. So, you want to unscrew 2 screws. Freaking thing. Okay, so it must not be fully loose. Alright, now we're good to go. Okay, both screws have been removed. Now, to get this open, some of these will just want to pop off, so you want to watch that because the motherboard could just fall out and, you know, just lift it up. You'll see the hinges inside. Just make sure that you just slide it out there, and here you got the inside of the SNES cartridge. It just comes out like nothing. There's one side of it. You're not going to mess with the motherboard itself. What you're going to focus on is down here, the contact area where your cartridge goes in and plays the game. So, hold on. Okay. You're gonna need to get your cotton swab, some alcohol on it. Don't drench it. Make sure it's not completely drenched, and then just gently just go along the contacts and clean it. Try not to get too much of the motherboard wet because it will short out. When you go to play it, it will not play. See, there's not very much dirt coming off because I've cleaned this one before. This game actually did not work before. When I got it, I thought it was going to work. I lost the cords to my Retro Duo, which plays at SNES and NES, and then just previously I bought a new one, and I was able to finally try this out because I've loved this game ever since I was a kid. And see how clean it's coming out. Just use the opposite end of your cotton swab to dry it. But yeah, then you want to do the other side the same way. But anyway, yeah, I was real upset because it wouldn't play. The screen was all messed up. I just couldn't get it to play no matter what I did. I even blowed on it. Then I was like, okay, whatever. So basically I bought this bit, popped it open, cleaned this contact really well, and I mean it was really grungy inside. For your extreme cases when it comes to these contacts, just use a eraser on top of a pencil and just rub it along here, and it'll take most of the grunge off, and then just go over it again with some alcohol and dry it, and it should be good to go. It should work perfectly after that. So we're going to put this back. The motherboard's done. You don't have to worry about that anymore. But what you want to do, I'm not going to do it because it's still pretty clean, but you want to clean this whole inside area right here where the contacts are at, because a lot of the dirt gets trapped there as well. So all that cleaning you just did to your motherboard, if you put it back in, all that dirt will just attract to it because it was recently wet. Yeah. And you want to do the same exact thing to the other side, and then it'll be good to go. You just put your motherboard back in very carefully, and then you put the top on, obviously. Just make sure the hinges, the hinge area here, the clips or whatever you call them, make sure those go in first, and then just drop it down, and then screw the screws back in. It's not very hard. Don't screw them in too terribly tight, because if you ever need to clean it again, it'll be a pain to get it back, to get the screws back out if you tighten them too much. Granted, though, the SNES cartridges, the screws are easier to get to than they are with the NES. But there you go, clean cartridge, clean and ready to go and to be used again. Now the NES is slightly different. Obviously, after you would get these 3 screws taken care of, you would go to take it off. There's one hinge, as you can see right there, and it actually holds this on a little bit more than what the SNES one does. So just keep that in mind. Don't try to force anything open. Oh wait, it's got 2 hinges. Okay, I'm sorry. It's got 2 hinges. Just be careful taking it off. If you break these clips, it'll be very hard to you know, put your cartridge back together again, and it'll be real easy for dust to get inside and really screw with your game. So I would suggest taking everything easy. You don't force anything open or you will regret it. But that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. What the hell is this? Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. There will be more to come. Next segment will be Game Boy games and Game Boy Color games. So look for that coming soon. As well as gameplay. This weekend coming, I will be resuming my gameplay videos. So please look for that as well. I will see you guys in the next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Later, guys.